Welcome to ARK TLC Phase 2. What's up, guys? MeatyLock here, and today we're back in action playing some ARK. We're checking out the brand new TLC Phase 2 that just released earlier today, a few hours ago. And if you guys have seen my previous videos, then you know all about the new abilities and all that kind of stuff. They weren't in the game yet, so we didn't have an opportunity to actually play with them. Well, now we do. First things up is the Argentavis. It's received a major model update, animation update, texture update, and some new abilities. Now, all the new creatures, they have received new models, but the only big difference I've noticed is their faces. As far as the models are concerned, their faces look way better here. They look really awesome. And as far as the texture update, the feathers look great. You can actually see the scales on the face and that kind of stuff. And the skin looks better and all that kind of stuff. It looks really, really good. I like it a lot. Now, the animation update. Now, this is, you can tell just from flying that the wings definitely flap a little bit differently, kind of like the body bobs up and down a little bit differently. Yeah, but it's received a few new abilities here. C grabs, releases creatures with beak, and then right click grabs, releases creatures with claws. So also, as you can tell from the walking animation, way different. It actually walks more kind of like a vulture, I would say. You know, based on what it is, you know, it definitely walks a little bit different. And the whole posture of the whole bird with the head more erect and then like the back kind of arching definitely looks more like kind of like a vulture creature. So let's actually see if we can pick some stuff up. So C grabs and releases creatures with beak. So let's actually try this out. Okay, let's see if we can grab this guy right here. There we go, baby. And then I get it? Yeah, I got it right here. Which is, oh, dude, this is so cool, man. Here, let's actually look at it. Oh, this is sick, dude. This is really good. Yeah, he actually carries it in his beaks. So he's going to be able to carry small creatures and stuff like that. And then larger creatures with the claws. So you can actually carry up to 2 creatures or people. Let's actually see if we can get another. Let me carry this guy right. Oh, here, crap. Argentavis in the turning span. Boom. And then we got right click right here. Yeah, so we got... Oh, look at this. Okay, so he actually has a new animation where he kind of like holds it up and like kind of like behind him when you're walking. Now, it's a little weird in the dodo because it's not actually touching the dodo. But yeah, we got 2 dodos here. And me. So this is really sick, guys. This is really, really good. So besides this, he has a health regen buff from consuming corpses. You know, if he needs to actually do that, he can do that, which is pretty cool. Let me go ahead and drop these guys real quick. Yes, I dropped them. Let's actually kill one of them. And we're going to see... Okay, he's dead. Well, actually, that didn't go out exactly like I planned. He's dead. Oh, guys, that's cool. So whenever you left click kind of like to harvest the bodies, you can see he gets a regen right here. That's actually really cool. Yeah, rapid regeneration. That's really cool. Dinos need more abilities like this. Saddle acts as like a mobile crafting station. We've seen this with beavers and stuff. I'm not going to show this off. Reduce the weight of various resources up to 50%. Obsidian, metal, metal ingot, polymer, and stone. So yeah, definitely really, really cool. Upgrades all around. This is probably one of the better creatures they've done in the TLC, where they've really kind of improved it and made it way better. Okay, guys, so next up here is we have the Parasaur. Now, the Parasaur has not received any sort of model update and is the only one in the TLC Phase 1 and 2 that has not received a model, animation, or texture update. The Parasaur only received some new abilities. It has an alarm mode, can be put in turret mode and check for nearby threats, notifies you audibly and visually when threats are present. So let's actually go ahead and check this out. Alert settings. Let's do enable turret mode. Okay, so this guy is in turret mode. Oh, detected an enemy. Okay, where's it at? Oh, I see it right there. It's detecting enemies all around us. That's actually going to be really cool for beginning players whenever you first like start playing ARK. You know what I mean? And the Parasaurs are usually early game tames. And you're always along the beaches, right? You have to worry about Dilophosaurs and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, that's pretty sweet. Okay, so now what else it can do? Let me actually turn off the... actually, maybe can we ride it and it still does the same thing? I guess it does. Okay, so it can actually scare small creatures. So let me find a small creature to scare away. But the way it works is you have to ride it and you can press C and it'll do kind of like a little roar right there, as you can see, and that should scare small creatures. You can also toggle it for alarm mode and have it do it automatically. So you don't even have to... Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, so to have it do automatically alarm mode, you can actually do change auto frighten in turret mode from disabled, and then we'll actually enable. So there we go. He automatically scares these creatures away. He'll detect them and scare them away. As you see, they're running. That's actually pretty sick. That's actually really, really sick. Now, I tried this when I was riding it, but for some reason, it didn't work out that well. Here, let's actually try this Listro right here. Yeah, it says it's not really doing it. I don't know why. It's not scaring this guy away anyways. It's probably just better to have it on automatic anyways. It doesn't really consume any stamina or anything special or extra. You know, you probably want them just detecting enemies and scaring enemies away automatically, because things like the Pegamastics and all that kind of shit can be really annoying, especially when they gang up on you or try to steal your shit, you know what I mean? Right click can actually trigger a scan, which you guys know. It's basically the manual form of the turret mode. Scans for nearby targets, notifies you visually when threats are present. So yeah, definitely a cool effect. Anyways, this has been the Parasaur. He has not received any updates or any like special attacks, but he has received those abilities. That's actually pretty sweet. Okay, so the next thing is we got the Raptor here. Now the Raptor has received model updates, animation updates, texture updates, and some new abilities. As you can see, it definitely looks different. It has way better feathers along the ridges or top of its body and head, and also its arms right here. You can actually see the feathers coming off the arms. It looks really, really cool. Also, I like the different colors. I'm sure people will be able to find some crazy variants of this out in the wild. And I have two Raptors actually following me right now, and the reason that is because it receives a pack. Now, the pack effect here, let's actually go and turn this back on, is the pack buff. Whenever you press C, when three Raptors are together, it gets increased damage resistance, increased movement speed, increased attack speed, and it lasts 45 seconds. So let's go and do that. And as you see, we get a little pack bonus. Pack leader and then pack mate. And look at that. So it's faster, it's stronger, and it's more resistant to damage. It's actually a really, really cool effect. Okay, the next sweet ability this guy has a pounce attack. You can press right click to pounce on a target, pin small targets to the ground for a short period, and press left click to attack repeatedly. So this is gonna be good for like dodos and stuff, but I'm actually kind of curious if you can pounce on larger creatures, so we're gonna go ahead and give that a try. Okay, so we're over here where the strike is. Let's go ahead and let's try it. Right click. Okay, no, you can't actually pounce. I was hoping you could pounce and latch on the larger targets, but it looks like you can't actually pounce and latch. That's a little unfortunate. I was hoping you could, but still a cool ability nonetheless. Let's actually try it on this guy. And this also works on humans, by the way, too. So any people, oh my god, this is so sick. That's so good. That's so good. Such a sweet ability. This ability is actually really, really cool. Let's actually try it on this Pteranodon. Let's see if this actually works. Now, it says small creatures, but I'm not sure about creatures that are near kind of the same size. Nah, it doesn't work. It has to be definitely smaller because it has to be able to pin them down, I guess. So dodos, you know, listros, all that kind of stuff, pegos, anything that's super small. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the Raptor here. Okay, so the next creature we're going to be talking about is the Sarco. Now, the Sarco receives a model update, animation update, texture update, and some new abilities. Just like everything else so far. As you can see, the model update is actually pretty sick. It definitely changed its face, its snout, its scales, and its walking here. So let's actually just check out the walking first of all. Okay, the walking seems pretty similar. Let's actually get it into the water and check that out. Okay, let's come over this way. Oh, you know, the walking does seem, oh my god, is it much faster? Guys, this is just I haven't leveled it up at all. This is no extra movement speed. Dude, this swimming seems much faster. Also, the animation seems a little bit smoother. As for the new abilities, it has a death roll. Grabs its target and rolls, dealing damage and disabling them. Let's actually try this out. Now, I'm not sure if you can do this on land and also in water, but here, let's try this out right here. Oh, guys! Guys, did you see that? That was so cool. I'm guessing it probably can't do this on land. Here, let's actually get them over here. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention is it idles with its mouth open now. So as you can see, it's gonna idle, kind of like crocodiles do. They kind of keep, and alligators keep their mouths open and they sunbathe and stuff, you know, to kind of help the heat and all that stuff go into their bodies since they're cold-blooded. Let's go ahead. I'm not gonna pretend that I'm an expert on fucking reptiles and shit, guys. So, yeah, it's not actually like grabbing. Oh, guys! Oh my god, that is the sickest thing I've ever seen. So it seems like certain creatures it doesn't work super well with, but this Dilophosaur, it works great with. Let's actually... Oh my god, dude. That is so good. That is so good. It can also lunge towards a target in front of it. Let's go ahead and try that out. Let's try out this guy right here. Oh, okay, well, we could just straight up murder the shit out of him. I think it's funny that he kind of just does a corkscrew flip on land. You know what I mean? Because normally they're going to be in swampy areas or water and shit like that. So they're going to spin under water, but on land they still do it, which is hilarious. Okay, guys, we're going to actually try the 360 attack next. Here, let's actually see. Oh! Okay, yeah, so we can look directly behind it, immediately turn around. Immediately turn around. Let's see if we can get a better view of that. Let's actually look. There we go. Yeah, so it just immediately turns around. That's pretty cool. Okay, so also a new ability that I didn't even know about or talked about, because I didn't see it mentioned, is it allows friendly humans to walk on it staying on its back. So as you can see, I think most creatures should have this. But yeah, you can actually walk fully on it. And the cool thing about this is if someone moves, you can actually stand on it. It's like having extra passengers, but you don't actually sit in a saddle. You just stand on it. Works in water too. So let's actually try this out in water. Let's just stay right here, and we can use it as a raft, guys. That is such a sick ability. Okay. Another thing it has is it will maintain its current depth when swimming and can lurk just below the surface. That's actually pretty cool. So as you can see right here, yeah, it just maintains its current depth unless we actually we go down or whatever. Ooh, look at this sprint right here. Also, piranhas will flee from it, apparently, which is pretty cool. Let's actually see if we can find some piranhas. Yeah, this is a piranha right here. No, it's not a piranha. Oh, guys, we got some piranhas right here. Are they running? Yeah, they're running away from me, I think. Are they? Yeah, let's, yeah, I'm pretty sure they are running away from me. Yep, they're definitely running away from me. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, and includes nearby ally Sarcos for players. Yeah, pretty sweet. Dude, he's so fast in the water. Honestly, he's pretty fast on land too, man. Like he's no longer a slouch. I never really tamed a Sarco because they felt like slow and cumbersome and stuff like that. But yeah, like they're way better now. Fast on land, fast in water, deadly, do death rolls, 360 attacks, lunges. Now, I couldn't actually get the lunge to work. I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe that was the lunge right there. Actually, I think that is the lunge. Okay. Yeah, that's the lunge right there, I think. I think it automatically moves a little bit closer. I'm not 100% sure about the lunge, guys. But anyways, that's the Sarco. Pretty sweet. I'm definitely going to be using these guys in the future because they're way better. Okay, next up, guys, is we have the Trike. It's received a model update, animation update, texture updates, and some new abilities. As you can see, its face and then like its little, I can't remember the name of it right now, the crest around its head. It looks a little bit different, and then its eyes and scales and all that kind of stuff. Texture update, all that cool stuff. It looks definitely really, really good. Now, it's received a few new attacks. It has a ram attack, and then it has a rivalry buff, which is for other trikes. Or other actually large, given buff when nearby to large carnivores. Okay, yeah. So that's what it's for. It's not for other trikes, it's for that. Let's see, ram. Charge up for a short period. Longer it's charged, the faster it goes. Cripples target when hit. Okay, so let's see if we can actually try out this charge attack. Now, the trike is pretty slow. It actually feels slower than it normally does, but let's right-click. Oh, guys. Look at this. This is actually really sick. Okay, let's actually... Oh, and it receives a debuff right there. Hell yeah. Oh, that charge attack is sweet. I feel like they made the trike slower, though. Let's actually see if we can find a large carnivore and get that buff. Yeah, and it's a buff that you get automatic, so it's a passive buff when next to large carnivores. Now, the rivalry buff actually increases damage output slightly, decreases damage taken slightly, so it gives resistance, increases melee, and increases health by 10%, which is actually pretty sick. Okay, guys, so I have the rivalry buff right now, and I'm facing off against this T-Rex right here. Here, let's actually hold and see what it says. Yeah, it just says rivalry buff, and it's increased my health. Let's check its stats. So it has 662 health. Okay, let's kill this T-Rex and see what it goes down to. Okay, so its buff has actually disappeared, and it went down to 601. So yeah, it's a 10% buff. Sweet. Okay, guys, so that's it for the trike. We're going to check out the last creature, which is the Spino. I'm saving the best for last. Okay, guys, so we have the Spino here. It looks sick. And also, can you hear the sounds? It looks so good, and it sounds really good too. So, just like the other creatures, it receive a model update, animation update, texture update, and some new abilities. So, this guy is terrifying. You can see from the face and the eyes, the scales, the body, it's definitely receiving an update. And then the walking animations, and also the sounds. They don't mention the sounds, but the sounds are definitely different. And now that I think about it, I didn't really pay attention to the other creatures. I'm assuming most of them received sound updates as well. So on land, oh my god, it's even faster than it was before. Dude, this thing is default. It's so fast on land. Let's actually check it out in the water. Oh, it's actually slower in water than it is on land, which is crazy. Water buff. Given wind and water, bonus movement speed. Okay. As you can see, it's giving it to us right now. Hydration. Your dino speed, health, regeneration, and damage are boosted. Yeah. So turning radius, attack damage, bonus healing persists for a short period of time after leaving the water. So yeah, as you can see, now we're even faster in land, and we should be able to turn better. Oh, dude, this turning radius is way better. I never understood really why the turn radius was like so shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is it. Added a biped/quadruped toggle with right click. So now let's go ahead and try out the thing that we've all been waiting for, is right click. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. This is sick. This is so good. So, oh my god. So when it's in the biped stance, which is this right here, it has stronger attacks and can turn in place. Okay, yeah, look at this. This is really cool. It's not quite as fast, and it prefers prime fish for taming. So the bipedal, you're going to be able to be stronger and turn in place, but the quadruped, you're going to have faster movement speed. And yeah, it's actually pretty sick. And water buff actually gives us bonus healing and all that kind of stuff, so definitely really, really cool. Let's actually... Is that different? Is the sound different for biting? I'm not sure. Let's actually bite this guy. No, that's our guy right there. What am I doing? I'm committing. Oh, guys, we see a Spino in the wild, and it's attacking so fast, and it's in the biped stance. So you're gonna see Spinos in the wild with the biped and quadruped stances. Holy shit. Okay, so let's attack it. Oh, get out of here. Yeah, let's go ahead and kill this guy. So he's dead. Okay, so let's get in two stand. Oh my god. Oh, guys. Oh my, it actually swipes with, it's a boxer in the biped stance. That is sick. And then when you go out of the stance, it bites like normal. And I just noticed this, but it has way faster attack speed too. Like its attack speed is way faster. That's crazy. So this guy is going to be one of the most versatile mounts. One thing I like about this update is they made this guy even better, and the Spino was already really good, and they made the Sarco better. Those are probably my two favorite changes, and the Argent's actually really good too. Probably top 3 right there. I can't decide if I like the Spino or the Sarco better, to be honest. They did such a good thing with the Sarco. Probably the Spino. It's probably Spino, Sarco, then Argent as for my favorites. But yeah, they've done some really good stuff. Oh my god. Oh my god, it feels so powerful now. It feels so strong, dude. Oh yeah. Oh man. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go and call it here. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, remember, smash the like button. I love your faces, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hell yeah, dude. So good. So good. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention is I mentioned this in my update previews for the TLC, but they said now that TLC number 2 has been released, we'll be turning our focus more directly onto bug fixes and quality of life improvements for the core game in weeks ahead. Going forward, we'll be consolidating the patching process on PC. We'll be leaning heavily on regular Tuesday or Wednesday if needed deployments, unless critical fixes require patches outside of regular patch day. This will become collective weekly bug and quality of life patching updates. So yeah, they're going to weekly updates, and they're going to be working on quality of life improvements and also optimization improvements, which are very much needed and appreciated. And I like how I immediately barely touch the water. I immediately get that movement speed buff. So good.